Hello, welcome to this Excel lesson, and I'll take you. I'm Coach Inno. I'll take you for this recording is basically for the free lessons. Okay, it's an introduction to Excel and financial modeling. Okay, so I'll go through the notes, then I'll take you through the practical. Okay, so I hope you're able to see the clips. Okay, so first thing that you're going to look at is the outline, what you're going to learn after this lesson. Okay, so usually Excel comes up with the templates. In each Excel that you open, there are templates in case if you don't want to start a template all over again. So I'll start showing you how you can find those templates from Excel, how you can open Excel, find a template if you don't want to start all over again from beginning. So you can use that template for your use. Okay, but if you don't like the template, you can make your own template. Okay, these are just given for your own maybe guidance, or maybe if you don't want to waste time and start a template all over again. So there are business templates and also there are personal templates, maybe personal income. You want to know how to manage your income using Excel so that you're able to see your savings and stuff like that. Okay, so I'll show you how to find those templates. The second thing that we're going to do is typing less. Instead of you typing from beginning all over again, or maybe you want to type these things that you've typed already, instead of retyping them again, there are all those shortcuts that you can use not to type the same data, especially if the data is the same. Or maybe there's a certain pattern of data that you want to type in Excel. You can just autofill or maybe copy and paste, but copy and paste is for basic schools. Grade 12 is not at this level, but at this level you can either autofill or can export or import data from this sheet to another sheet. Okay, then also do formatting of tables. Okay, most of the times maybe you have created a table in Excel and you want to format it as a table. So also look at how you can format it as a table in Excel so that your table looks better and it's easy for you if you're putting formulas. So if you're dragging them, a table recognize the formula and then drag itself up to the end of your table. Also, we can also do the comparing and freezing of pens. Also look at comparing data. For example, in the same sheet, maybe you have 1,000 of items in the table, and you want to compare the data. So you can freeze some pens so that you move some pens from other side of the table, so that you can compare where that data is the same data that you want to see. So you can compare by freezing. Okay, if the table is quite huge, for example, you've got a table maybe up to 1,000 cells or columns, then you can either freeze some columns so that you're able to view the columns down, or you can freeze some rows so that you're able to view the rows down. Okay, so the other part is summing up. Okay, it's summing up without maybe using a formula, for example, the function, or summing up when you've got different similar items. For example, just want to add, if you have got 10, you have got mulengas there, maybe different names, but you want to add just a similar names. For example, if you're a teacher, for example, you have been marking different students, maybe from term 1 up to term 3. Now you want maybe different names of people to have the total marks. So you're able to sum if or count those names that wrote the exams using Excel. That's how what sum up there means. Then also we can do the absolute referencing and also do the conditional formatting. Okay, I think this is what I'll look at today in this video, if time allows, because I've just been told to do 10 minutes of this video. Okay, so let's go into Excel now. Hope all of you have got an Excel sheet. So I'll stop sharing this one, and then I'll go into Excel. Okay. So I'll share Excel sheet now. Okay, this is the Excel sheet I'm sharing. Okay, I've opened the Excel sheet and now I'm sharing that Excel sheet, a new workbook. Okay, this is a new workbook. So how do you view the templates? How, if, for example, I've been given an assignment, then I want to see if I have some template that I can use from there. So what you do is you go on file, okay? On the corner there on your left side, on top there's a word file. I don't know if you're able to see there. So on file, just click on file there. When you click on file, what comes is new, okay? On top there's new, welcome to Shan, all those things that have come there, you've seen them. Then there, if you're using this is 2019 I'm using. If you're using something below 2019, automatically templates will come when you click on file there. Then you come, if you're using 2019 like me, it will give you some tutorials like there's a blank workbook there if you want a blank workbook. If you want a tour on Excel, you can go on welcome to Excel, then drop down tutorial, or these are tutorials in Excel, okay, if you're using the 2019. Okay, so if you go to more templates, for example, you go and click on more templates there, then it will take you to templates. Okay, then the templates, it will take you to, for example, if you check just down there on top, there's a blank, okay, a blank workbook there. So a blank workbook, down here there's suggestion for searches. You are searching for what? You're searching for templates, okay? There's a business, personal, planner, tracker, list, budgets, okay? So what is down here is just some tutorials. Those ones I was showing you, okay? But if you want to a template, you choose from this list here. For example, I want business templates then, or maybe budget template. I want to make a budget for my company. So I'll go and click on the budget and see what template will come. So it will start searching for templates, okay? So it will give me a personal budget, a bill paying checklist, okay? It will give me a lot. College budget overview. So I choose which template I want to use here. Okay, maybe let's say personal template, for example. I choose personal template here. Okay. So it will give me the personal template like that. Okay. I want to use this personal template, right? Personal budget template. Okay. So if I want this one, you can just go on create. Okay. So it will open. Okay. Let me just give it a time. It delays a bit. depending on how loaded your computer is. Okay, mine has come like that. So this one is already automated. They've already put the formulas there. So, but though it's in dollars and stuff like that, so all you need is just to change some figures there, maybe put it into what you want. Okay, now that's how you find a template. But sometimes, okay, but sometimes these templates, they might not be as useful as you want them to be. Okay, so sometimes you'd want your own template that you have created. Okay, so now let's go back to our blank, okay, to our blank one. So that's how you get your templates. There are different templates there. Like I said, business templates. There are personal. There are maybe one to savings. Okay, you want to be keeping track of your savings. All those you can just check them out. But that is if you want to use them. But because they're already done, so it's difficult to make changes to them. Maybe it's just the figure that you're going to change. Okay. Okay, so the next item that we're going to look at is typing less. Okay, so for example, this is your worksheet that you have opened, the blank one. Now we're back to the blank worksheet. So I want to type the months here and also maybe inflation rates, the inflation rates for each month from maybe January 2022 up to December. Okay, the inflation rates and the months. Okay, so I'll come in B2 here. Just before I go even into typing, the Excel sheet has got rows and columns, okay? The columns, those alphabetical letters on top, they're indicating the columns, okay? And the rows are numbered, okay? So when you say B3, let's say, or A3, or B3. So we say B3, for example. We are saying this column here, but in the cell 3, okay? Or in the cell 3 here. So we are saying the column is B, but what we want is the row 3, okay? So here the letters are what? Are columns, and the numbers are rows, okay? So that when you say B3, A3, or D4, we're talking about D is what? A column, and the 1 is a row, 2 is a row, okay? Now, we want to see how you can type less. For example, we want to type January up to December, maybe let's say from 2020, how the inflation has behaved, for example, okay? Or maybe you have a number of marks of people that you marked from 2021, if you're a teacher, for example, or maybe there are sales that you want to write from January up to now. How are you going to type that one in short space, in less time than like typing it for a longer time? So what you do is you just type first January there, the month January. Okay, I want to start with the capital letter. Okay, so make sure your caps lock is on when you're typing the capital letter January. Okay, that is January there. Okay. Okay, if we drag January like that, if you check on your left side, February will appear there. If you drag like that, March will appear. Okay, so meaning if you just drag like that, there's no need of you typing January, February, March, April, May. Just type January. Okay, hope you're getting the sense. Instead of you typing February, March, April, May, June, July, August, one by one, you have just typed January, but you drag the January. Okay, so January up to December, here we have created 1 year, right? 1 year. We want to continue for 2 years, so you drag again up to another December. Okay, like that. Then you'd have done all the months without typing them, because Excel already know what you want. You want months. Okay, so for the months you just need to type what in 1 month, then you drag. But for the numbers, you need to type at least 2 numbers, so that Excel knows the pattern you want to go to do. For example, let's say, okay, in January, this is maybe January 2020, 2021. Okay, January 2021, inflation. For example, let's say, okay, inflation was maybe 12%. Okay, 12%. Okay, we put a percent. The percent is a shift, then you go on the percentage. Okay. Okay, maybe in January it was 12%. In February, maybe it went to 15%. Okay, 15%. Then we don't want to type this. So you just highlight these 2 numbers here. Okay. And then just double come on where there's where they're joining on your right side down in the corner. Just go down there. When it becomes plus, just double click there. There's no need of you typing the percentages especially if you are just giving an illustration. So maybe you are presenting with some sales that you want to project, or you are recording some sales, and the moment you just put the pattern on how those numbers are moving, there's no need of you retyping. Okay, so what you need to do is you just type 2 numbers there, then double click it. You see, it will give you those numbers there. Unless if you want to be exact, sometimes Excel can give you the exact numbers that you want, as long as you give it the correct pattern. Okay, so now you're seeing it has auto filled. So what I've done there is auto filling. What I was doing on the months, I was just dragging. Okay, I've auto filled the numbers, and now they have given me the sequence, the way the sequence you see here: 70, 78, 89, or maybe these we can say, okay, let's say these are marks. Okay, the total percentage of marks for the student for this month, for these 2 years. Okay, okay, so there you can say this is month here. Let's say, for example, here is month. These numbers are just from the head, they're not coming from anywhere. We're just showing you for illustration, just to emphasize a point. Okay, for example, those are months. Maybe this one we can call them what? Maybe let's call them percentage change. Percentage percentage change. Okay, maybe percentage change in inflation, or percentage change in anything. So these are what we have done there. So you can just make sure that these are headers. The headers, what do? We make them bold. Okay, so that they look different. Or maybe you increase the font a bit. You can increase the font on top there where there's either A, or you can increase on the font or the numbers. Okay. Okay, maybe increase them to 12. Okay. Now we have the simple table, but this table doesn't show that it's a table. If you print it like this, it'll just come. It will to have these lines that you see. They don't show on the plain paper, and it will look like someone who doesn't know what they're doing. So what we do? We want to format this one as a table, so that it looks beautiful, right? So, for example, this is a report you want to present to management. So, okay, so what we need is to format this one as a table and come up with maybe a diagram for illustration, maybe a graph, or maybe showing how these percentages are moving. So that if you make any changes in these percentages, the graph also can tell us that, oh, the graph is either going down, is going up. Okay, so what we do is we can format. So control, you go on, you click in the table, anywhere in the table, you go on control, you hold control, you go on T. Okay, control T. Then it will ask you where the data, where is the data for your table. Okay, it has already highlighted because you already clicked in the table, so it will click everything that is in that you have typed there. Then down here to ask you, my table has headers. Your table has got headers. The months and the percentage change there on top are the headers. So you click on OK. If it doesn't, if the box is not ticked, go and tick in the box and then go on OK. Okay. So when you do OK, your table has been formatted. That's how you format the table. Okay, going to give you colors like that. And then you on top there, you can design your table the way you want. Okay, automatically to come in blue, but you can choose the colors here on top on how your table should look like. Okay, on top there's those colors, light green, and then you choose which one you want. Okay, after you've done that, your table now is formatted. If you want to insert any diagram, either a scatter diagram or a pie chart or anything, you can now use this formatted table. It's easier to use a formatted table to do some diagrams because a formatted table has got boundaries and limitations on which uh, how you can create that table. So if you go on insert, okay, for example, you go on insert. What do we want to have here? Do you want to have a chart, or we want to have a recommended chart? So recommended charts, usually these are just recommended charts that you can use. There's nothing special, but what do you want to have? What type of a chart do you want to have? You want to insert a statistic chart, okay? So you choose the chart you want there. Okay, you want this chart, you want that chart, okay? You want this one here, okay? So you choose, okay? You see, this is how, if your chart was like this, it will also give you you choose which one according to how you want your data to be presented. Do you want this boring one here? This one doesn't look nice, okay? You want this chart here? You want a Pareto chart, okay? Or maybe you want something different, or maybe you want this one, okay? Okay, maybe depending on your requirements, okay? So me, I would want to, this one looks better. This one looks better. Or maybe you want, let's see this one here. There are a lot of charts. Maybe you want this one, the 3D bar chart, okay? So there are a lot of tables that you can choose from, okay? Or you want this one. So, but for example, me, I would want to use this one, okay? Mode 1 statistical chart, so that I can, and I'm able to see how the line is even moving. Okay. Okay. Even the statistical chart has got the background you can choose from to give you the design, the chart designs. Okay. To give you chart designs like that. So, but I would want it ordinary the way it came out like this. Okay. So there are a lot of features that you can look at in the chart, whether you want to remove the grid lines or you want to remove some things, or you want to add the title there. Okay, those things we can look at them later. But here what I was showing you is how you can format a table and how you can use that formatted table to come up with a chart. Okay, so what have we covered now? We have covered how to open Excel. So you just open a blank cell. Okay. After you've opened that, you can choose whether you want to use already formatted templates, okay, in Excel, or maybe you want to use your own templates, okay. Maybe you want to come up with your own template, or maybe you want to capture your own data that the template in Excel might not have. Okay, so you can just open your Excel. After you've opened your Excel, you enter data. Okay, so the data that you enter in Excel, there's no need of you retyping it again. Or if you're typing the same data over and over, there's no need of you retyping the same data over and over. You can either do what, you can drag that data if that data is in months. Okay, if the data is in numbers, you can autofill using the autofill features that I showed you. Okay, so this is an introduction to what I wanted to introduce today in this video. So I hope you find it helpful. So I'm doing another video again, an advanced second step. So for the sake of those that are starting Excel for the first time, and so we're very slow, we want to do a video, a short video so that you're able to follow. And there are those that are maybe above this stage. Okay, so you, as we go on, as we becomes maybe tougher, so when we can see the difference. But for those that are starting, this is enough for you for today. So I'll post this video in the group, and those who still have questions, you can ask in the group so that we attend to those questions. Because of internet, I'm recording this video around midnight. Okay, this is the time when internet at least is better. Okay, let me see if there's something from the outline that I haven't done before I close the video. The outline. From the outline, have I left anything? Okay, we say formatting as table. Okay, the freezing of pens and summing up and absolute referencing. You can do it in another video. Okay, so what you have covered is templates, typing less, formatting as table. Okay, next time in the next video, look up for the next video. I'll do the comparing of data, freezing the pens, and summing up. Okay, thank you for watching the video. Bye.